Thanks for joining us. In this short video, we're going to answer a couple quick questions. One of the biggest questions is, does the gutter edge cleaner actually work? In just a moment, I'm going to play some footage on how effective the gutter edge cleaner actually is, not just on algae and dirt. Almost any cleaner can be effective on that, but the tiger striping, the staining. But just to give you a little history on this, there's a lot of myths in this staining, where it comes from, I've heard over the years. A lot of them will be the staining's coming from the roof, the oils or whatever on the roof that's causing the staining. But the water from the roof that goes into the gutter has nothing to do with the staining. That water that comes from the roof never really hits the front of the gutter. Unless your gutter's clogged, obviously it'll hit the front, but most times if the gutters are free flowing, you're not going to have that water hitting the front of the gutter. But where that staining comes from is that water hits the top lip of the gutter, sticks to the front of the gutter, and drips off the bottom edge. Now, if you contact an aluminum manufacturer, they will tell you that that staining comes from smog and pollution. So there's a little bit of particles, there's dirt inside the rain, it's coming down, it's hitting the front edge of the gutter, dripping off the front of the gutter, the bottom edge, and then the sun comes out and it just bakes those lines that stain onto the gutter. And you can try, if you've already been down that road, trying so many different cleaners, spraying it on, not really taking it off. Some cleaners won't have any effect at all, even though they advertise that they will. A lot of the cleaners will remove algae and dirt from the gutter. Pretty much you could get a rag with water and remove that. But if you have this staining on your gutters, you'll use the gutter edge gutter cleaner and you'll spray it on, wipe it off, and in just a moment I'm going to show you how easy it is with the cleaner. But just to recap the history of the actual staining, water hits the top lip, runs down the face, drips off the bottom, the sun bakes that on. And the two other things I like to cap off is that when you get that staining on there, the cleaner, yes, will remove it. But the two things you got to keep in mind is that if you look at your gutter and you can see the staining on the gutter, the good thing is if you can see that staining, that's telling you that the protective coat on the gutter, the coating on the gutter is still there, because that's actually what the staining sticks to. It sticks to the protective coating on a gutter. So if you look at your gutters, you still got the staining, your gutters are still salvageable, I guess I should say. If you look at your gutters and they're just old and worn and dirty looking, but you don't see that tiger striping on there, most likely the gutter has probably oxidized. And what that means is the protective coating on the gutter is gone. And if you go up there and touch the gutter, it'll feel like chalky. Sometimes you'll get like a little bit of a powder on your hands. That means the gutter's oxidized. The gutter edge cleaner will not add paint to the gutter, so it's not really going to be effective. You're really going to have to replace the gutters if you want that clean look again. So, and then the other question is, you know, when you use the cleaner, does it have to be used at maybe a certain temperature outside? If you want the cleaner to be effective, you're going to want to use the cleaner at around 50 degrees. Anything more than that, because aluminum gets very cold. And when you spray the cleaner on, if it's colder than that, it's not really as effective, or you will find yourself scrubbing a little harder. But if you just wait for a beautiful day, maybe somewhere around the 50s, doesn't have to be perfect, spray the cleaner on, the stains will come off a lot easier. So that's basically it. Watch this short video and we'll come back. So you can see how effective the Gutter Edge gutter cleaner was. Now, when we cleaned those gutters, it was about 52 degrees outside. It was a pretty good day, and you can see that that's a perfect gutter. That gutter was about 5 years old, but it's perfect for seeing the staining and how prevalent. If your gutter looks like that, you want to make sure you got that right temperature, and you want to make sure that the gutter is actually salvageable, because you're not going to be happy if you go out there and it's freezing outside and you go to put it on there and it's not really that effective, or it takes you a little longer than you thought it would. So wait for a good day, get out there, and if you see the staining, you can use the cleaner on there and it'll remove it instantly. But if you, like I said, if you don't have the staining and your gutter has oxidized, you know, you're not going to be real happy with the cleaner, because the cleaner will not add paint to the gutter. So that's basically it. Hopefully I've answered most of your questions. There's usually, if there's anything else, hopefully I've even schooled you a little on the staining. If there's any other questions you have, shoot a comment below. If you're ready to get your gutters clean, just click on the Buy Now button up above, or visit us on Amazon and we'll get it out to you. Thanks for watching.
Small fire.
Have you purchased a lot of cleaners? They really aren't working. They're not effective. Watch this short video and see how effective Gutter Edge gutter cleaner really is. Now that you've seen how effective Gutter Edge cleaner really is, don't get burned. Buy Gutter Edge gutter cleaner. Just click on the Buy Now button. Don't get burned by purchasing a cleaner that don't work. You've seen how effective the Gutter Edge gutter cleaner is. Click on the Buy Now button above, or visit us on Amazon. Thanks for watching. Until next time.